Right? Shalom, shalom. GMS, Warners, coming at you with a live lesson prior to getting started. Live camp prior to getting started. We like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach us this word. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Right? And as you see, another weekend, okay, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, also preaching salvation, okay, to our people, to 1/3 of our people, Negroes, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, which are the Israelites, okay. And we just gonna get straight off into it, man. Let's go on. Let's start there in Isaiah, the 34th chapter, in verse 1.
It's Isaiah 34, verse 1.
Lift up your voice, brother.
It's Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Most High is upon all nations, and his fury is upon all their armies. He has utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Okay, and that's what we're doing out here. All right, we're preaching a downfall of what you see today as America, which is also known scripturally as Babylon the Great. Okay, hey, and the Lord have a message for this place. This place will be destroyed by thermonuclear ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay, go ahead, bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. It says, thus said Jehovah, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
That's right. And that destroying wind, what does that go into? All right? Those, hey, the concussion waves that come after those what? Those nuclear missiles. Right? Yeah. What they call it? God. Hey, that destroying wind, right? It's the same thing that you seen on Terminator that blew away Sarah Connor. All right? Read it over again, Sean.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. Thus said Jehovah, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
That's right. Hey, that destroying wind, man. The Lord says he's going to raise that up. That is that's what's coming towards this place, right? In due time. You see it in the news, right? The different news articles, news break, right? Talks of nuclear war is very high right now.
Well, if I'd have had, you just had Putin come out, all right, maybe a week ago and put his Satan II nuclear missiles on combat duty, man. All right, and which is the fulfilling of biblical prophecy, all right, because the Lord is using, all right, the Russians, all right, what you know in the scriptures as the Medes, all right, he's putting a spirit on these men, all right, to go forth with the nuclear destruction, man. All right, we know other prophecies have to come to pass first, all right, but we can see what's on the table that very, very shortly and very, very soon, all right, that these nuclear weapons will be used, man, all right. Scripture say he better not the sword in vain.
That's right.
Got it.
Hey, these different missiles aren't sitting in a silos for nothing.
Right.
Okay? They're not being wiped down, being dusted for nothing. These nuclear missiles will be used. All right? Hey, and besides that, there's no way to destroy a nuclear missile. But right. What? By detonating it. All right? All right? That's the only way you can get rid of a nuclear missile. Okay? Bring that out.
It's Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Are we not hearing of wars and rumors of wars? Okay, you got the war in Ukraine going on. All right, you also have China talking about war with the U.S. All right, different nations that are talking about war with the U.S., man, chiefly spearheaded by what? By Russia, okay? And who's that close second that follow? China. All right, keep going.
What you think Russia setting up all of this whole BRICS, you know, the whole alliance, all right, with different nations. What's that being set up for? All right, to ultimately destroy America. All right, Babylon the Great, which we know in the scriptures, man. That's right. These BRICS nations not being set up for nothing. They're not gathering, all right, trading nuclear, what you call it, the weapons that they use, the warheads, all right, giving them the tools that they need to form warheads, all right, Iran, you know, right, giving them even what is it, South Africa, man. You know?
Hey, and that's prophecy, and a brother might have to get that, man. All right, that's prophecy coming to pass in front of our very eyes, man. Scriptures tell you what? Hey, that the weak shall say what? That they are strong. You see? They are strong through whom? Through the Russians, through the Chinese, all right, arming them, okay, giving them power, nuclear power, all right? Keep going.
But the end is not yet. This verse 7.
It says the end is not yet, all right? The end of America is not yet until Yahweh by Shem Shai says so, man. All right? It says what? Read that again.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
That's right. Keep going.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Are they not doing that now as we speak? All right, our nation's not, all right, sizing each other up as we speak. Keep going.
And there shall be a famines, a pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Man, we have those plagues going on, man. All right, they haven't hit Jake hard, or haven't hit the U.S. hard yet. Hey, but the different stocks of food are depleted. All right, you have these different what they call plants that are just unanimously, all right, incinerate just out of nowhere, all right, burning down. Okay, you got different companies dumping their goods in fields. All right, keep going.
Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrow. It's stuck here. This is chapter 24, verse 7. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Are we not hearing the ramping up of the, you know what, the sea? All right, these different things are coming to pass, man. And this is in red letters. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Yahweh Shai is speaking of what? Hey, and the title of this is what? It says signs of the end. We are in the end. Okay, keep going. Bring it out. Bring it out.
Yeah, if I can add real quick, it just had an earthquake that hit, I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning in Morocco. They're still tallying up the death toll. All right, over 1,000 people already dead, man. Got it.
Hey, and the brother Kaya always go into it. Hey, for the last couple of months, you've been seeing, all right, 20 deaths, 60 deaths, 70 deaths. You might see maybe 100 deaths, but the Lord is going to get into the big numbers. Okay, like they just had a while back, that earthquake that was in Turkey. All right, now the Lord is starting to kill thousands upon thousands of people, man. All right, keep going. Go ahead. Oh, also
not forget about Mao. That's just a thing that happened is so prominent now, so you just forget about it. Right? That fire or whatever happened.
Brother.
Shit was probably
That was that EE, you know. Yeah. Keep going.
Verse 8. And all these are the beginning of sorrow. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And the Lord said what? These are the beginning of sorrow. This is not, we are in the end, but this is not the end yet. All right? We are in the beginning of the end. All right? And we quickly walking down that very last end. All right? Which we're going to get into it because it's going to end with thermonuclear missiles hitting this place. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, all right, it says, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
I can say, hey, the Lord is telling us to use what? Use prophecy as a measuring tool. Okay? Prophecy is used as a measuring tool to understand when things are coming to pass. What time are we in? What season we are in? All right, we are in the season of the end. The things that have been prophesied are coming to pass as we speak. We see them in our daily news. We hear them in the voices of the people. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 4, it says, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right. And the Lord had this all planned out before it even came into play. All right, before you even pressed the play button, the plan was already, made up. Okay, the blueprint was already made. All right, the destruction, the salvation, the falling away of Israel, all of these things were put into play before the Lord pressed the button to play it. Okay.
Go ahead. Verse 5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
That's right. Hey, this place, these people are so proud that they think that America would never end. All right. They are comfortable here. They're comfortable with their low wages. All right. Their shitty jobs. All right. They're comfortable being under the so-called white man. All right. Esau, Edom. Hey, but like the brother just brought out, this place has a time and date that it's going to end. All right, this place is going to end, contrary to popular belief. Now we're going to get some. No. Stop.
Why should we see your faces worse like it than the children
Go
with
to
It's Isaiah 34, verse 2. For the indignation of the Most High is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
That's right. And those times are coming, man. In order for Yahushua to set up his kingdom, hey, the ruling hierarchy must be destroyed. Okay? And the Lord is going to destroy them with those ICBM nuclear missiles and also with the chariots. All right? Keep going.
Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
That's Slack, you read it over?
Verse 3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come out. Their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
That's right. And that's the type of destruction that's going to happen to this place. All right? There will be nobody to bury these bodies. All right? Their carcasses will be surface level. Their stink shall come up. See? Say it again. Con. And we're going to get into that too. All right? Because the Lord going to also, like the brother just mentioned to me, the Lord going to also make a covenant with the birds to feast on the deceased. All right? There's going to be so many carcasses on the surface of the earth that the Lord going to have to make a covenant with those birds. All right? With those fowls, those desert creatures to eat that. All right? Keep going.
You people, you honestly believe, all right, that the Lord's going to continue to let all this bullshit go on.
Right.
You got homosexuality rampant throughout America. You got drug usage rampant out of America. Even high levels of witchcraft, because that's what America is predicated on, man. The music, the movies, everything is predicated on witchcraft and sorcery.
Right.
So you honestly believe that the Lord's gonna let this continue? No. The Lord Himself and His Son is gonna show you who's the real big steppers. Not only like these niggas talking about what I done did in the past. Hey, you talking about an old body, nigga. The Lord constantly catching new bodies every day. He the one that's killing, man. All right? He didn't want to put people to death. And what he's going to do now is put people to death in mass numbers. All right, all throughout America. All you people out here, Panic Cameron, the bulk of you out here might be on the Lord's hit list, man, to be put to death. It really is the bulk of you, right? Average Joes, because you're going about doing your thing, man, frolicking around, thinking shit sweet. All the while, the Lord got a plan and got a cake baked for your ass, man.
That's right.
All right, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to kill the masses of you people here in America and throughout the world, man. And I'm talking about real soon. Go ahead, Doc.
And the Lord don't have no respects of persons, right? The Lord, hey, you niggas, y'all catch a body and can't sleep at night. Man, the Lord get all of his wings, man. He not worried about that.
And he killed one of you niggas and do this to the wine. Good.
He not shaken by that.
Yeah, the Lord is you niggas talking about, you talk about the nigga up there in Waco. You got Jeffrey Dahmer, you got all them guys. What the other nigga name is? Jim Jones. All right, Jack the Ripper. Them niggas ain't got shit on the Most High, man.
Right.
The Most High kills, man. The Most High is a mass murderer. And his son too. You talk about, that's what the church ain't telling you. That the Lord himself that's coming back. It tell you the scripture that even Yahweh Shai, when he come back, he's not gonna meet you as a man. He's coming back as an angelic force, all right, with the power to kill. Remember, back then, you had the power to slap the Lord, punch him in his mouth, spit on him, make him carry that cross. That guy ain't coming back. The guy that's coming back, give me that one in the apocrypha about how it's one realm against another realm. All right, the realm of the spirit world and the realm of this physical world gonna lock horns, man. All right, and the guy named Yahweh Shai is coming back. He's coming back as the angelic force, supreme power. I'm talking about that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you people, man. That's what the church ain't telling you. The church made you think it's about this nigga here, man. Candles and shit. You got the Pope and some freaky priest walking down. They make you think about this guy. This guy ain't coming back. All right? The guy that's coming back is ultimately depicted as this, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
The so-called black man is coming back with supreme anger. And we know that old saying about an angry black man. Well, he's coming back as that angry black man. All right, that's what the church ain't telling you. That the Lord Himself, known as Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, he's coming back very angry, man, about all the shit that's been going on in the earth. Preferably with you Israelites, man. You niggas being wicked. You niggas doing drugs. You killing each other. All right, you're not obeying the laws and commandments. You eating what the hell you want to eat. Niggas eating. It's 2023 going on 24. Niggas still eating pork chops, man. Come on, man. Niggas still eating shrimp, brother. Niggas still eating catfish, man. Shit, niggas still eating chitlins, brother. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
Quick scripture for you to back up the elder. This is 1 Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And why would the Lord say the judgment have to begin at his house, right? Which is the Israelites, because of all the things the elder just said, man. Right? You jakes are dealing with sodomy, right? Eating what you want, doing what you want. So judgment gonna start here. All right. It continues, it says,
and the reason why that too, because the Lord ultimately gave the laws and commandments to you.
That's right.
To you jakes, man. He didn't give his laws and commandments to the whole world. All right? The Lord can give two shits about the other nations of the world, man. He don't care about them. All right? Contrary to popular belief.
That's right.
The world out here and the people in the world, right along with the church, spearheading to make you think the Lord cares about everybody in the world. All right? It make you think that when the Lord come back, he's coming back in that field full of lilies, hopping like this, with lily, this, going in his bag, shooting out lilies and shit. You know, roses and shit.
Hugging everybody.
Yeah, hugging everybody. Handing out buckets of KFC chicken and strawberry cold drink, man. Hell no. Lord coming back to kill people, man.
Right.
With supreme judgments. Okay? Go ahead,
A little bit more. It reads, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
And why it says that? Why does it say that the righteous gonna be scarcely be saved, man? All right, because we're gonna be in the midst of all this shit, seeing people be put to death, seeing ravenous dogs, wolves, all type of mammals and animals tear people to shreds too. We're gonna see gun wars going on, man. Armies handling their business. And ultimately, the cherry on top, we're gonna see the missiles hit the atmosphere, man.
That's right.
Right before the salvation, then the destruction, man. That's why I said the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man.
That's right. By the skin of our teeth, man.
Yeah.
All the way down to the very last minute, man. The very last second. Right? That's when we're going to see how much faith is stored up within you, man. And we pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua that we can last all the way to that very last second and be saved. All right? Come on, go ahead. But, yeah.
Let me get that one for me real fast. So I can get back to you.
Okay? Bring the one out there. Look.
Look at get some discipline, man. 50, go ahead, 50.
It's Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Which that's the part like the brother went into earlier. Read it one more time, Baba Chop.
It's Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Which that's the ultimate recipe to everything that's gonna happen over here in America.
Right.
The full-blown recipe that's gonna happen is the Lord's gonna bring this was gonna bring the fire. Preferably the chariots and this right here. All right. Like we went into in the past video, they tell you that over 2 million missiles, 200 million missiles is gonna destroy this place, man. Preferably because of the capabilities of these missiles having multiple warheads in them, man.
Right.
All right. This is the fire that the Lord's gonna come with. Which the Lord's Spirit gonna be on these missiles, man. All right, to do what they do. The scripture tell you that they're gonna have GPS capabilities, man. All right, they're not gonna hit one another. They're gonna go straight to their mark. Go ahead.
To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Keep going.
For behold,
And ultimately, the chariots gonna be bringing destruction too. Laser beams, destroying the sides of these buildings up, man. Sapping people. All right, there ain't no such thing. It's no such thing as big-headed green monsters, man. What's in those chariots are the angels of the Lord and look like us, man. The angels look just like us, and so-called black men. Which really the ultimate too. They're spirits.
Right.
All right. And they're the ones that drive those so-called UFOs. Which in the Bible are known as chariots of the Lord, man. Vehicles of the Lord that can change directions at any given angle. That can disappear. All right? That can just poof, be gone. Keep going, huh?
for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
You hear that? It said that the slain of the Lord gonna be many when he come back, man. Why hasn't First Ebenezer Baptist Church, all right, for New Hope Baptist Ministry, ain't teach you niggas that, man? Because they hide the truth.
Right.
All right, my bad. They hide the truth in the Bible. They don't tell you that this is how the Lord gonna come back. Read that part again, huh?
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
What the Lord really right now, it's not the way the Lord pleading right now, all right, through his men to get right or face dead, man. So that's ultimately you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they don't come back to their nationality, the Lord gonna put you to death in the most gruesome way, man. All right? If you don't come back and follow after the Heavenly Father and get in line, and hope to escape this judgment that's coming, the Lord really gonna jack you up and everybody with you, man. Right? The dog, the fishes, anything moving in your house gonna be put your whole name is gonna be blotted out, man. Go ahead, man.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
You hear that? The slain of the Lord gonna be many. Keep going. You got more.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst eating swine's flesh.
He said, "Probably you that eat swine's flesh, man. To eat pork is abomination. All right, that's one way also to put yourself on the Lord's hit list, man. Killing, yes, the Lord gonna kill people when He come back to eat pork, man. Right? Yes, I said it. The Lord's gonna kill a lot of people that eat pork. It's an abomination. You shouldn't eat it, man. The pig holds all types of diseases. It eats anything. You can have a dead body there, a dead carcass of an animal, a person. It's gonna eat it, man. The pig was used as the garbage truck of the earth to eat any and everything. Such as the same thing goes for shrimp, crabs, right, oysters. Those are the filters or the garbage men of the sea. Same thing with the earth. You got vultures. You don't eat a vulture. You know, pig, hogs and shit. You don't eat that, man. They're like even in the crab and the shrimp are in the roach cat. They're in the roach family, man. They're arthropods. Yeah, arthropods, man. And it's the main place they indulge in that bullshit. That's why you niggas got gout, high blood pressure. You eat them goddamn shrimp, put all type of mercury in your body. You start getting cataracts and shit on your eyes. That's what it does. Arthritis, huh? Yeah, you nigga eat that salty ass catfish, man. That shit salty. You ain't gotta do nothing to it. It's just naturally salty. It's for a reason, though. Go ahead.
And the abomination and the mouse.
And the abomination and the mouse. What do you niggas down here in New Orleans like eat? Possum, raccoons, squirrel, nutria rats. You niggas eat a big ass rat that just is the rat this big. That's right, brother. The bitch got eyebrows, triceps, and an ass on it, man. You niggas eat that shit, man. I got people in my family. These niggas ride around purposely ride around with a shovel. The shovel ain't just dig a hole, hit a plant. The shovel is used for to see some roadkill or kill some shit. Throw it in the back.
Yeah, brother.
Ooh, boy, that's good eating here. Nigga still talking like it's 1911, man. Pull out a dead possum, shit tongue out. And nigga go right there and get to eat this shit, man. Read that part again, huh?
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree and in the midst eating swine's flesh.
Eating swine's flesh, go ahead.
And the abomination.
And anything that's affiliated with being abominations, man. All sorts of manner of different foods, man. You don't eat no goddamn oysters. You don't eat. Really, the Lord tell you how you supposed to eat. If you get a fish, your fish the fish that you're supposed to eat supposed to have scales and fins, man.
Right, brother.
It shouldn't be smooth and slimy. All right?
Go ahead.
And the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Anything that's affiliated in the mouse family, man. All right? You shouldn't eat it. The Lord gonna put your ass to death, man. Go ahead. That's it. Yeah. And the Lord tell you how you get down. So you tell me the Lord give me a little piece of meat, bro? Yes. Yes, the Lord kill you a little piece of meat. Hey man, the Lord killed the Jake just for gathering sticks on the Shabbat, man. The Lord killed a guy with good intentions. You remember the Ark of the Covenant was sliding over? Yeah, he had good intentions. But the Lord said what he said though. Right. Don't touch it. If you ain't a priest back then, don't touch the Ark. I don't give a damn. Or it was gonna fall and crack or break. Hey, let it happen.
The Lord will deal with that.
Against the God.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Lord said what he said though, man. Good intentions, but wrong move, man.
Right, bro.
Lord, I said what I said, man. So how much more in these times, man? You gotta be about the Lord's business. Lord said, go out there and do my work. All right? Don't take your hand off the plow or else. Because you gotta understand, when you on that side over there, everything, it seems, it's not that hard. Hey, you know, it seems easy. Hey man, but the Lord is like the ultimate mob boss, man. He's the Don. Yahweh Shai is under him. You gotta, hey, it's blood in, blood out, man. Yahweh Shai gave up his blood in order to merge us in.
Right.
Ain't no going home. Ain't no quitting. I'm just denouncing that I'm an Israelite. I'm going home. Turn my Bible. No, nigga, you still on the book. You still on. You know, you still up there, man. The Lord gonna smoke you. Go ahead.
Hey, you a bro with what, a ransom, man?
That's right.
Hey, these bodies don't belong to us. You can't say you quit. You still got a debt you gotta pay, man. All right?
Got it.
Yeah. You think you can leave this thing, man? You can't leave this. Only way you're gonna leave is in a body bag or in a ship.
Turn it back.
It's the only two ways. Go ahead, bring it up.
This is Proverbs 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the ender of are the ways of death.
Yeah, it's a way that seeming right unto a man. It seemed right. Eat shrimp and crab. Get a pork chop. Nigga running from that grease. You know, nigga running from that grease popping.
Yep.
No, niggas eating bacon, man. And don't know that. Y'all seen that video I put in there? It said that they've been using dogs the whole time.
Yes. I saw that.
It's cheaper to kill a dog than actually give you 100% bacon, man.
Explain why you don't see stray dogs no more.
Yeah, remember when we was coming up, niggas used to be running from the dog.
I ain't ran from a dog. It's down here.
Pit bull and shit. You used to see packs of them. Yeah, the junkyard dog. You see dogs walking every fucking way. Now you just see nothing but cats everywhere, man. Yeah. Cause it ain't just chicken chop, and it ain't one and leading them. It ain't just them eating the fucking dogs. They've been putting them dogs on the market, man.
It gets caught an Edomite with dirty dog carcasses in her freezer, man. What you think she was doing with those?
You niggas don't look at nothing, man. You don't look at this shit. The bulk of the chocolate that's used by Nestle and all this other shit is rat shit. You got rat shit mixed with chocolate.
Right.
Most of the cereal got rat hair in it because you're in them factories and sometimes what happens? Those little rats fall in the production line, man.
Mixed up, ground up and shit.
But Jake don't look at nothing though, man. Most of the pork that they give you here got potassium nitrate in it, which is going to give you cancer over time.
Right.
All right. Some of the water they give you here is pure trash. Niggas be sucking on the Santi water, but the Santi water has the same chemical in it. Potassium,
Yeah.
which is the same chemical they use for lethal injection,
That's
man.
right, brother.
But Jake don't check in this shit. You all there about here eating the delicacies, man. Right?
Hey, you brought it up, man. That's why all these sicknesses are happening to our people. Gout, glaucoma, cancer.
Nope. Niggas just eat sugar all day. That's why half you niggas, when y'all laugh, you got all them side teeth missing on the side of your goddamn mouth. Every time I see a nigga, he got about 4 or 5 teeth missing on the goddamn side. Why have all the teeth in it, man? Why? Because niggas eat sugar all goddamn day, which refined sugar is considered like crack cocaine, man.
Right.
It's like coke. You running while your children running up all down the walls all goddamn day, man. All right. It's not. I'm gonna say this: the bulk of the jakes out in the hood, you offer them green leaf, you offer them avocados, organic herbs. Oh, what is that? Oh, like Jake ain't gonna eat some lamb. What's the lamb? I ain't never had no. I gotta get a pork chop. But the Lord put things on the earth for you to eat. That's right. Bring forth life that nourish you, man. Niggas up here taking supplements and shit. I mean, you take them for cool, but what you get into the herbs. That's right. Like I tell this brother, you work a rigorous job. You want to retain water. Hey, just pink Himalayan salt. Get some Celtic salt. And they got all the minerals that your body needs. Your bones is made out of certain minerals that need. You can get the zinc. You can get all these different minerals just from the salt. That electric. We made of electricity too, man. Your heart pumps off electricity, man. All right, so you can get it from different minerals, but Jake don't know that though, man. Right? You know? Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 4. It says the Lord had created medicines out of the earth.
Right, man. And he ain't talking about that ganja, man. He ain't talking about that shit you niggas be talking about all goddamn day, man.
God. Real medicine.
The real medicines of the earth, man. Sea moss. All right?
Elderberries.
Elderberry, man. Black sheep, and the list goes on. Milk thistle. All right? Certain oils, castor oils, things that help to replenish the body, man. That extract different diseases out of the body.
Right.
All right? Why you think the Lord got all these what do they call them? Carnivores? The ones that eat grass?
Herbivores.
Herbivores. You got all these herbivores out here. The iguana, the cow. Why you think the cow is so big and muscular, man? Why you think the fucking horse is so big? Iguana eats grassy leaves too. Gorillas too. And then they say gorillas are damn near 10 times stronger than men. You know? They just eat grass all day. Which we're supposed to. We're supposed to be 70% green leaves.
That's right.
And 30% meat. Because you don't want to go full vegetarian because you'll start going deficient in certain areas and start harming yourself, man. But also we got to deal with the simple fact of them fucking the meats up and different things too. Even they start hitting you people in the market of vegetarians too, giving you fake meat. Walmart got fake meat now, man. And you get the meat, you just tear it apart.
3D meat.
You know? Shit, yeah.
Celebrity meat.
Yeah, you got
Human meat.
You see that shit? Look on the back of your sheet, you're gonna see even the candy bars you eat. It's gonna say bioengineered.
Right, brother. God put that gold on.
You know? You niggas eat. Go look up this. The hot dogs Jake like to eat, like the nigga down there be pushing the hot dogs. But they said a large 85% of the hot dog meat it got human DNA in it, man.
Right.
Go look that up. Nigga, you didn't why it's so good and tasty. Yeah, man, that's Tyrone. All right, that's Keisha in there, man. Even with McDonald's. You think we bullshit? Go look up a guy by the name of Rabbi Finkelstein. Rabbi Finkelstein said what back in 2006, 2005, he said that the Lord proportion of a McDonald's, preferably McDonald's and a lot of these fast food, because he said, look, every year we go around purposely kidnapping kids. We go around purposely kidnapping certain individuals, all right, and we get them, we do our rituals, satanic rituals, and we kill them. He said, look, we're not cannibals, we don't eat people, but we drink the blood, we drink the blood for the Passover, But what we do, we take the meat, and we take the meat to the meat markets, and then they grind the meat up. And guess what? He said y'all eat meat, y'all eat the humans for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, man. He said, preferably, McDonald's is our largest consumer. So you eating a McGriddle, you got a sausage and muffin, that McRib. Hey, that's somebody's ass, man. That's somebody you didn't ate somebody, man. Yeah, a whole McNigga, man. Yeah.
Hey, what was McDonald's known for back in like the 90s? The different orphanages, and things like that. Yeah, Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
What you think happened to those kids, man?
Damn demon, man.
Come on.
You talking
about the impossible.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga Kill Gates. He got some shit called impossible meat, man. Some lab grown shit that's gonna kill you, man.
That's right.
They got some other fruit and vegetables in these market called A pill, which that's some lab grown shit. All right. But you people don't listen to nothing, man. You don't take heed to nothing. Hey, man, I heard that shit going back in 2008, 2009. I heard that. Well, 2008. I heard that video one time. I haven't eaten McDonald's in 18 years, or 16, 17, some fucking years, man. You know, 16, 17 years. You can make my food one time. Just once.
That's all it should take.
Oh, you think that's real? You know, Jake don't believe shit, man. Then the shit that they do have, the foods they do have, like Chick-fil-A on that shit too. The food don't even break down. You can go buy a Big Mac, whatever, and sit it there for a whole year. It's gonna look like you just went and bought it, man. They got Cheewees and shit. They're burning Cheewees, catching on fire. The burger don't even catch on fire. It don't even break down and have mildew on it, man, because the shit ain't real. It's big profit, big gain. All right. Yeah.
But they could be interpretation of the
Right. Precept, dude. Yeah. Let them bring this out. Yeah, he'll hold it before you. Yeah. Let's bring out the book, the page first.
Hey, as Elder Brother was going into, Rabbi Finkelstein talking about how they, use that baby meat in those McDonald's burgers, but they use the blood for their rituals. This is from the book by Charles A. Wiseman, Who is Esau Edom, on page 108. They got an illustration, which you got Amalek there with the child. Now this is an insert from the Jewish Encyclopedia, volume 3 from 1903, pages 266 to 267. Cases against the Little Hats for murdering Christian children to obtain blood for their Purim or Passover ritual have existed for 2,000 years. Here's an illustration of Simon of Trent blood ritual of 1475, which led to the extermination of the Little Hat community in Trent. Simon was venerated as a martyr until 1965.
You people think when you go in Walmart, as you enter in Walmart, you look over to the left, you see that big picture of all them people missing. Them people just ain't missing, man. Your daughters and your son ain't just getting snatched for nothing, man. Right? Either they getting put on the sex market, they're being put on up there as a sacrifice, man. Right. So Molech and these different deities that they worship, preferably Satan. All right, and they do this shit to 3-year-olds, newborns. It don't matter. They got even got certain women that they use for sex to bring forth children that they don't even put Social Security numbers on, so they can be used for a sacrifice. Because it's not murder if they don't have a Social Security number. It's just an entity, man. That's how the devil thinks, though. Go ahead, keep going, read.
Simon was venerated as a martyr until 1965, when suspended by the order of the Vatican. The shrine can still be seen in St. Peter's Church in Trent, Italy, along with the relics and sacrificial knife, which Little Hats used to kill the child. And it says, from 1900 to 1930s, there have been about another 20 cases of ritual murder by Little Hats. Even to this day, there are reports of ritual murder of children by certain extremist Hasidic Orthodox Little Hat sects. Because this has not been a practice of J as a whole, but of certain elite or secret sects of them.
Right, real quick too, because what the small hats or the elites of society do? They got body snatchers that roll around in vans that snatch you jakes up. Because one thing they also into, something called organ harvesting. Every last one of us up here, every last one of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, really preferably you Negroes, you got the biggest, most healthiest organs there is, man. And it's big business on the black market for your organs. So a lot of these so-called murders that you see on the eyewitness news, it just ain't niggas warring. It just ain't niggas beefing over territory. Those are orchestrated planned murders, man.
Right.
The police on it. The police ain't on it. DA ain't on it. And the goddamn autopsy people ain't on it too, man. Why can't you? Before your parents get there, your organs and shit gone, man. Before they can even find out what happened to you, your shit gone. Yeah, and don't put. That's another thing. If you a so-called Black, Latino, Native American, you got yourself your driver's license as a donor. You just made yourself a fucking target, man. Get off that donors list shit, man. You shouldn't want to be an organ donor because guess what? If you get into an accident, you just knocked out, incapacitated. They just gonna let you die, man, or kill you for some type of elite banker, some type of elite motherfucker to get your organs, man. Right? Or they gonna send the hit squad at your ass and whack you, make it look like an accident, man. See, they put this shit out here like repo, man. Sounds, yeah. And the black dude, man, the nigga with the lazy eye. What his name is? Forrest Whitaker. That shit ain't just ain't nothing to play with, man. They really do that shit. See, people look at it as entertainment. Oh, that's funny. They're just going around repoing organs and they're doing that shit.
So we're talking about real life practice. So this devil really drank blood. You know?
Roll up in the yeah, bring it out. Yeah, bring it out.
This is on page 106. And I'll let you, for YouTube purposes, that's the section it's under. One such act is the practice of child deletion, which conforms quite well with the Little Hat ritual of child sacrifice to idols such as Molech. The Talmud recognizes such an atrocity as normal. Giving one's seed to Molech is not idolatry, and it says that in Sanhedrin 64a. The Little Hats have long been pressuring legislators and courts to legalize child deletion. In America, this was achieved by judicial usurpation over the rights of the states when the Little Hat, Justin Blackmun, speaking for the U.S. Supreme Court in 1973, claimed to make child deletion legal. The opinion of Blackmun was based in part on the medical ethics and standards of another Little Hat, Dr. Edelstein. Child deletion has become an overt means of child sacrifice, which Little Hats have instituted under their de facto law.
And back when I was born in '87, it was a big thing where a lot of women, children was coming up missing in them hospitals, man. And I got some other shit at the house. Show you how the hospitals and the doctors and the nurses all was in on the shit, man. Going from 1987 to 1992. And they start to do it. They've been doing this shit though. You go in there, you have a woman having a baby sitting there on the side of it. Next thing she wake up, all capacitated, all drugged up, and the baby's gone, man. But we can't find. We don't know where he at, man. All right, that shit been going on, man. Okay, and they really do it for the like we went into the adrenochrome. But you got that.
You just had maybe a couple years ago that whole Pizzagate thing that has surfaced, you know, and that's what that's all about.
And Wayfair is on it too.
The site,
the furniture company called Wayfair. A lot of the girls and dudes that went missing, all right, by name, what they would do, this shit been going on, man. Even when I was in Houston, shit been. See, you niggas out here, you still go on the corner and sell rocks. Here you go, giving them drugs. They got so high tech now to where whatever you want is on the internet on a shadow website. Meaning, like the Pizzagate shit. You order, it look like a regular Domino's website. Oh, I want a pizza with this cheese and sauce.
No pepperoni, shit like that.
And cheese mean a girl, and extra sauce, whatever will mean a boy. Same thing when you go on a shadow website for drugs. You would go and pick the little duck. I wanna order me a ducky, little duck to put in my water for the bathtub. Oh wow, you talking about ecstasy, man? You know. Same thing applies on Wayfair. You'll go and get a table. The table is named the Kashawn, whatever the person that went missing, it'll be named that. They talking about that little boy or that girl. It's some big shit going on, bigger than what you think, man. You know? Go ahead, huh?
They had a whistleblower that went on that site and put side by side the what you call like the milk carton, like you mentioned earlier. Say it again. Yeah. They put the items up there and they went into Walmart and they showed like these are the exact same names of the missing people that's on this website that's supposed to be furniture.
Yeah.
See?
But they're really harder than them, man.
That's right, bro.
You know? It's how deep this shit is, man. This how deep this underworld, the shadow shit that's going on, man. They doing it right here too. They're doing it right here too.
Yeah. They said they found the buses.
Yeah.
They found the buses.
No choice.
God.
You see, the reason why they fuck with these little boys too, man, right? Because amongst the Luciferians and these Satanists that's really running in society, they said that the closest thing to purity is the anus of a little boy, man. All right? They think they bring them the highest form of purity and the highest form of power. All right, to break a little boy, man. Yeah. Deeper shit going on, man. The teachers, the schools, all of them in on it, man. Everybody's working, all right, for the high ups in society, man.
That's why this place got to get destroyed, man. It's go ahead.
Child deletion has become an overt means of child sacrifice, which little hats have instituted under their de facto law. A more covert means of child sacrifice has been by their infamous ritual murders, which little hats have been accused of through the ages. In this practice, the blood of the sacrificed Gentile child is mixed with flour to make the unleavened bread eaten at the Passover. And this is an excerpt from the Illustrated Atlas of Little Hat Civilization, published in 1990 on page 125.
And that's how they been getting down, man. Ain't shit stopped. Ain't nothing stopped. These devils have become more craftier with what they're doing, man.
I saw it in the night vision.
Go ahead,
You see it in their different sculptures at they different churches, different Catholic churches. You'll see the priests, with little boys, right? With the little boy had a rod in their hand, or certain things like that. These devils never changed. They just got more lucrative, more secretive in their wicked ways, man. You say you got a precept?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself."
That's right. Hey, and the Lord has made Esau bare by whom? Okay, by the prophets, chiefly the prophets, and also by these different whistleblowers, these different people that have worked in these higher up places, that have saw things. Right? They've been involved with things. And the Lord put a spirit on them to turn coat on Esau Edom.
And briefly, Jordan Maxwell, Houston Mullins, all right, John Todd, all right, Eric Snowden, all right, and the list goes on and on and on, man. All right, and exposing these devils, man. That's right, high level.
And the elder getting into it, man. Hey, one in particular that I like to watch is that interview with John Todd, man. Going into the wickedness of the music, right? Because Jake think he just feels, some kind of way when you hear that rap music or whatever kind of music you listen to. Nah, that's demons that's on that music, man. All right? And y'all can research it on your own. Okay, just type up John Todd, right, in music industry or something of that nature, and it's gonna pop right up, man. All right? You're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, right?
Yeah, when you sit up there, you're singing flow for flow the lyrics of the song. You're really putting yourself in a seance, man.
Right. Most High.
Enchantments and shit. You're putting demons on yourself, man. Because they got different warlocks, all right, and magi's that prey on those albums.
Right.
All right. When they're making the hard copies and selecting the songs, they're actually putting demons on the songs, man. Like when you go to Jay-Z's song, what is the blue? What is the blue album? Blueprint. Who deals with blueprints? Masons. All right, Masons deal with blueprints. All right, and one of the particular songs he had was called what? It was the devil.
I don't listen to that.
One of the songs called. Look, somebody look on the album. I don't want to be wrong. Off the Blueprint. Lucifer, Son of the Morning. Yeah. Now, when you play that shit backwards, all right, on the mixer, when you play it backwards, he's clearly on there saying murder, murder, Jesus, 666. All right. And this is what happens. Rihanna got the song Umbrella. Played on the mixer backwards. What does she say? I love you, Satan. She does this in the video. She squats down, puts her arms like this, and what did she look like? The Baphomet stuff.
Right.
All right. Then you got her getting splashed on. What's that semen getting splashed on her in the video, man? But you people don't know. You don't know what's going on, man. You don't know what to look for. All them rap niggas, rap women, what they do? Like Cardi B. First album, she makes amazing hits. Next album, what you start to see? Checkerboard floors, black and white, one eye covers. All these niggas get the money, man.
Doja Cat, bro.
Yeah, why?
Music.
Why even the Doja Cat? They start off heavily sexual, and then what happened? They get hella demonic. What happened to that other cowboy nigga, Lil Nas X? Yeah, he came in the devil, cowboying it out. Got you niggas all talking about Cowboys, Old Town Road. Niggas ready to trade in the car to go get a goddamn horse, man. Then what he come back and do? Hit you niggas with the Satanism. Hit you niggas with the getting the devil a lap dance, man. Yeah. Hey, that nigga been sold out since murder was the case. He showed you that I sold my soul, man. Yes. That's why how that nigga get on how he get with the cookbooking bitch, man? That nigga AR is a motherfucker. This nigga stays relevant, man. Understood the cookbooking bitch, you know? This nigga just stayed relevant some way, somehow, man. This nigga got a burger at Burger King. This nigga had a whole deal with Raising Cane's. You're talking about a nigga that's 120 pounds. Don't eat. You on Call of Duty shit. Bullshit though, man. Let me see that. Let me see the Hollywood side, man. I'm gonna get right back to
again today. All of them, man.
Yeah, but this would get Jay. I'm gonna make another one, man. You know, this would move you niggas, man, because these niggas are sold out.
That's they idols, huh?
All your rappers, all your big time football player guys, they all sold out to Satan, man. Satan, the so-called white man, has a receipt form on this side. To be a big major artist, star, or whatever in this society, all right, you gotta go to the director's couch, man. You gotta sell out. You gotta let another man pop you in your ass, man. You gotta go blow rod. I'm kidding. Yeah, you gotta do something. What's going on?
You good at the bottom,
bro? What's going on, bro? Yeah, it's all good. But this was going on though, you know. The bulk of these niggas here. They're crazy. You know, Jake. Come on. You know, Jake. Jake. You know, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, Jake. They don't know what's going on, brother. Come on, man. The man got it. Come on, brother. Jake Jake got the all black beat and the black. Come on, you can see what Jake, you know, Jake been Jake, brother. Come on. You know, you can't take Jake serious, bro. You know, but it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? But this was run. Jake. Oh yeah, my bad.
Like I say, hey, this is nothing new, man. Just because you see these new, up-to-date faces, the young boys, the Kevin Gates, and the James Hardens and LeBron James, this thing been going on, man. This kind of action have been going on for centuries, right? The demons starting to come out,
I know you did crack cocaine. You can tell. You can tell, man. Yeah, man.
But that's what that's the device that
man.
Satan got a lot of our people under, man. All right? A lot of our people got demons on them from the music, the different things they watch, the different things that they, tie themselves to, man. That's why this place ultimately has to be destroyed. Okay?
You got a bunch of witches and shit past. You can look at it, huh?
But not for long, man. The Lord gonna do away with all this shit. Do you know the penalty of a witch, of being a witch? In the ancient world, if you was caught being a witch, that witch would get burned alive, man. You see? Yeah, somebody get that. Somebody get that.
Which you can't get also, you can't get confused. I believe, don't quote me on this, but back then, a lot of the Benjamite women that would deal with the herbs and the medicines, they were trying to consider them witches back then. You remember how they had the so-called witches in the cabin, and Esau coming in with the lynch mob and get them and shit? Well, them stories are actually were Benjamite and Haitian and so-called Haitian women and men that would deal with the herbs. The herbs were actually curing here the people. Back then we consider that witchcraft, man. They'll lie and say they seen a witch flying on the broom and shit. It's all bullshit. Right? But this place is predicated on witchcraft, bar none. Right? All your top politicians, all right, I don't give a damn, they Sleepy Joe, Trump, all of them, they're Masons, man. You know, when I say Masons, I ain't talking about Prince Hall Masons. I'm talking about Scottish Rite, Yorkshire Masons, man, that deal with high levels of witchcraft, that actually talk to Satan.
Real Masons. That's real Masons.
That summon demons and shit, man. Get their power from the spiritual demon Satan. That happens, man. All right? The left hand magic is real. Like we always go into the bulk of your top witches and warlocks live in California. Really, Sonoma, I'm probably saying it wrong. Sonoma County, California, man. And the other half is in New York, and guess what else? Down here. Down here in New Orleans, man, you got high levels of witchcraft, man, going on. Hey, you know your boy, I got in the truck with your boy. Get into that shit, man. I seen him shit in the car. Yeah. Big truck. Yeah. I seen this shit. I told you, a witch, man. Deal with all them psychedelic drugs and shit.
If I can say, majority of your small businesses here in New Orleans, I don't know about these other states, but you're gonna see these different cards. It's usually the one they say Saint Michael's, and it'll have the depiction of so-called they had a candle. They have the white version of Michael the Archangel stepping on a demon with a sword in his hand. That's witchcraft, and that's in most of your local businesses.
Hey, get out Isaiah 47. Yeah, it's gonna get into it, man. All this, like you go down the street, walk down the street down here, and either to the left or the right side, or even going down the candy, you'll see what? You'll see the bitch out there with the crystal ball. All right, hold on, man. You'll see the bro with the crystal ball. You'll see the tarot reading cards. All right, you'll see the bitch out there with the Ouija board. and shit. They all witches, man. Yeah, reading the poems, that's all witchcraft, man. Straight up. There's no way to get around this shit. It's witchcraft, man. Okay, bring it out.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments."
Yeah, go up two.
Okay. It's Isaiah 47 and 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none see me."
You, America, man.
That's right.
And the actual rulers of America have trusted in church, trusted in their wickedness. Their wickedness is predicated on what? Sorcery, witchcraft. Somebody give me a picture of the first president, so-called, because I think it was 11 other presidents before George Washington. Put in George Washington in Matrix, you're gonna see him. You're gonna see him in the apron. You're gonna see him putting in the standing in the square. Yeah. This is them.
70 weeks of the journey.
Yeah, there you go. These devils, all of them. All of them been Masons, man. And like I said, they just ain't no any Masons. They Yorkshire. Scott is right. Them boys are heavily into high levels of witchcraft, summoning demons, casting spells and shit. That's real, man. See, when a nigga think about casting spells, you looking at one of them Disney commercials, Disney cartoons, Hocus Pocus. That shit real though, man. And guess what? Just cause it ain't Rome, we ain't in the ancient Roman Empire with the pillars and the Roman togas. Niggas think that shit didn't stop. No. How you think these devils have how you think these devils have kept their power? They have kept their power through the ancient history of their forefathers. Going back to the Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans, going down to past traditions, all having casting these spells and dealing with Satan, dealing with Molech and these deities, man. Hold on, Second Thessalonians. Keep going up.
It's Isaiah 47 and 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness,
That's right.
thou hast said, none see me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee."
Their wisdom and their knowledge have perverted them, man. So much. Going back into Psalms, within the 55 and the 50th chapter, 52, it says to tell you that they thought that the Most High was so high and so proud. They thought the Most High was one like unto himself with them, man. Damn. The Most High gave us his own people in slavery. He allowed us to do all this wickedness and witchcraft. He ain't done that shit. He must be down with us. You know? Hey, go ahead. You got something?
Yeah, I want to say this because, hey, like all of the things that we're going into, your average Jake does not know these things,
No.
right? So that compels Esau to do it more and more and more. That's why when you see people lying, their lies get so big because nobody's catching on to it. But once and they get prideful and they lie more and more and more. It's the same with Esau Edom. Okay, it's like all of the things this brother have been going into, the food, the music, okay, like everything, the clothes.
Hey, these devils, we didn't see it going back to 07 when the elders came on the scene. Back then we used to drink for the Passover. We used to drink this thing called Manischewitz. Come to find out, even Apostle Rakal brought one into Manischewitz. Them devils even pray over the shit over these niggas, man.
They only got loud right here.
Yeah. Probably ain't clean that ass, shaking that motherfucking ass, man.
That's it.
Yeah, but anyway, going back to 2007, I remember on the video with Elder Rakal, he went into it. These devils even pray over the wine and pray over the food, man. Put demons on the food. And niggas wonder why they can't leave the sugar alone. Even that other shit called Black Death. Y'all seen the video? Liquid death. They got a real witch that come in and put demons on the food, man, on the drink.
That's supposed to be water.
The monster, the energy drink monster.
Yeah, monster, the drink monster. In the Hebrew, that little logo that's in the green go like this. Those are the numbers in the ancient Hebrew for 666, man. Even Oreo has the Mason sign of the what is it, Leviathan? What it is?
The crown of the
The pride of Leviathan going into witchcraft, man. These devils even putting demons on the fucking food, man. You tell me this fucking white man don't need to go down? Yeah, all the cars, all these emblems on the cars. Infinity goes back to Satan.
right.
The infinity sign goes back to Satan, man. All right? The rings for Audi goes back to Satan. All right, man. I ain't got to go into Ram, Dodge. These niggas even got a car called the Demon, man. Dodge Demon and shit. Everything here is predicated on Satanism. You know? But keep going, huh?
It says, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine
It
enchantments.
says what?
Stand now with thine
It
enchantments.
says what?
Stand now with thine enchantments.
Stand now with our enchantments. Because this place is heavily into enchantments, man. All right? Let's get each one of them. Look up what an enchantment is. All right? Just for edification. And you might somebody get that same scripture in NLT. You know? Bring it up.
It's enchantment on the online etymology. And it reads, act of magic or witchcraft.
What?
It says act of magic or witchcraft.
What?
Use of magic power. It says enchantment, magical spell, song, concert, chorus, bewitched, a charm.
Yeah.
Let me see if they got any more.
Just get into the definitions if you can. That's each one of them. Right, go ahead.
That's good.
No, finish it out in the regular.
It says, stand now with thine enchantments, with the multitude of thy sorceries,
You already know what sorcery is. All right, go ahead.
wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Labor from thy youth. What that means? From the establishment of America, from his youth, it's been established in witchcraft. Frankly, that's why I brought out what? George Washington. Right? All those guys, General Lee, that Beauregard guy, all those guys was Masons, man. All right? And then they was heavily into the shit. Okay? This thing that you see was a system. Even when they came back over, when they came over here with Christopher Columbus, that guy was a high-level Mason, man. Those prisoners and them inmates that he brought over here as the so-called pilgrims, them niggas was Masons, man. Let's not get it twisted. Go ahead.
It says, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Now jump to the NLT. It says, now use your magical charms, use the spells you have worked at all these years.
They have put spells on people, man. Through the music. All right? Through the television. The two guys that created the television, one being the actual box, the TV that you see. Then you got the guy that actually came up with the programming. Those two guys was a part of a low-level organization within the Illuminati called the Golden Dawn Society. All right? And they actually called it the Eye of Satan because you actually put Satan in your living room, programming your kids how to think, how to act, what to speak, what to fear, what to obey, what to eat, man.
Right.
You people follow suit. You don't ask questions, you just do it. I want that shirt old boy had on, man. I want to go, nigga, right now. Burger King's burger. Got that burger spinning around, looking juicy. Got 10 things of bacon on it. Nigga, go and get that bitch, man. Shut.
Sure, all right, that's what young brothers talking about. They clone Tyrone movie. No Netflix, man.
Yeah. So that's like the brother said, that shit don't work against the men of the Lord. It's true to tell you, there's no enchantment against Jacob, man. When we're woke, we're in our right mind, you can't get us with that bullshit. I get to look at the labels. I got to don't even eat that shit. I go eat something else, man. You know? See the bullshit they put on the TV? Sometimes I don't even watch TV, man. What fuck is a TV? You know? I don't even got cable, man. I just YouTube and stream shit, man. I don't even watch this shit. Hey, man, we was around at a time where TV went the fuck off, man. All right? You watch TV, that been go. Yeah. Go the hell off, man. Now when TV go off, you got a paid commercial about a nigga talking about blue pills, man, and erectile dysfunction. Why you got erectile dysfunction? Because the shit you eat, man. That's why your little man can't stand at attention, man. You eat too much fucking pork chops. You got all that high blood pressure and diabetes, which all that shit destroys all the nervous system down there, man. Right. That's why them old niggas when we was coming up. Remember them old niggas be so fucked up, and so they so programmed by the TV and the bullshit to where they didn't fuck their whole shit up. That's why them old niggas talk about just eating the eggs all goddamn day, eating scrambled eggs. I'm trying to be PG, but this talking about eating cat all goddamn day. You don't hear them talking about fucking no more. It don't work. Cause it don't work. Nigga just always talking about eating pussy. Cause you gotta smell pussy, man. You know, but Jake is fucked up, man. Go ahead,
Hey, this brother, go ahead, get it, bro. Go ahead. I got it. Go ahead, get it. Bring it out. Because that's these different spells and enchantments don't work on the elect, man. And we can clearly see that it's working on 2/3 of our people because they're under them. They're walking basically they're walking effects of those enchantments, man.
And through Yahweh Shai too, the Lord took Satan off us, man.
That's right.
In a way. Right, because we was all in the world and given to Satan. Because when you're in the world and without the truth, without Yahweh Shai, you're true, man. You're polluted. Satan rides on these niggas, man.
Just look at our people, man.
Yeah. Look at them. They coming like the Dudley brothers. Remember the Dudley brothers? Niggas spikes on them, big as hell, out of shape, black as ever. Fucked up, man. It's hell being in the world, man.
It's Numbers 22. Well, Numbers 23, verse 22. God brought them out of Egypt. He had them with the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what had God wrought.
Yeah. So you can't get us, a true man in the Lord, man, a man that's locked in with the Most High, you can't get us with that bullshit, man.
No way.
When we listen to music, all right, we do it, we let our head down every now and then, but we listen to music, we see the message in it. We can hear the bullshit in the music, man. Right, we can see which they don't even do the videos no more. We watch the videos, we can see for what it's hitched for. That's demonic, that's Satanism, the black and white, the blood, all the shit they put in there. When Jake, you watch it, you just fully entertained. Run that bitch again, son.
Just talking that shit.
You nigga didn't watch the NBA Youngboy video 900 times in one goddamn day. True, man. Ain't seen shit. They ain't seen the nigga. The nigga went from being bow-legged and thugging. Now he got black fingernails on with a perm. They just go straight up. Nigga whispering, man. What the fuck is you saying, nigga?
Scared of people.
Yeah, nigga say he's scared of people now, man. But black fingernails. They can't see the switch up. And all the niggas switch up. Lil Uzi Vert, that nigga name backwards is Lucifer, man. Nigga went put a pink diamond in the middle of his fucking forehead, man. You couldn't do that shit in the 90s, man. Them niggas will laugh at that nigga, man. Now niggas put pink, you can put pink panties on, a halter top, and a pink diamond in his head. You niggas, that's a real nigga. That nigga's a step up.
He's standing out.
Yeah.
He not afraid.
You fucking women still get with that nigga, man, and procreate. Yeah. All the while, his toes is painted, man.
Gone, bro.
And his fucking ass is loose, man. Okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that, though, bro.
Got no facial hair, nothing.
Nothing.
Huh?
Nigga just look like a cracked Zulu coconut, man. Nigga just fucked up, man. That nigga toe up. That Lil Wayne nigga too, man. His nigga is hit. Roadkill, man. He's another nigga that got all this. You got billions. So well, he ain't got no baby that took all that shit. All his side teeth missing. Shit cocked all forward and backwards in his goddamn mouth.
So right here, bro.
Yeah, your fucking hairline starting in the middle of your goddamn head
With dreadlocks.
with flat dreadlocks, man, and a blind.
Deadlocks.
You look old as hell, man. That nigga went from get off the corner to the nigga done died, man. But that what happened. That what happens with Hollywood, man. Hollywood. That's what it does to you, man. It drains you out.
The light body.
Yeah.
Make that turn ready to light his
They
face.
got more.
That's a
Sorry, nigga. Big ass shoes, man.
Break it down.
You see Ephesians 6 and 11, just backing up what the brother is saying. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Just going into not being able to be enchanted, you know what I'm saying, by this music and these symbolism.
More than the point, right? But what the brother just said, put on the whole armor. You don't have just the helmet on, okay? You don't have just the shield. You have to put the whole armor, okay? There's no way, man, that a knight can go into battle without his shield or without his helmet or without the breastplate, okay? Without his sword.
And what? By having all that armor on, you gotta know who the fucking enemy is too, man.
That's right.
You got some people just running out on the battlefield. What do you got? You ain't know who the fuck to look for, man.
The armor clinking and shit.
Yeah.
Looking around. Gone, brother.
Nigga, helmet ain't strapped up, nothing. You don't even know who the fucking devil is, man. You don't even know who the enemy is. The enemy is the so-called white man with the other nations. He's probably the centerpiece of all manner of witchcraft and wickedness, and he's the author of all whatever is fucked up in the world, man. And he's the physical counterpart of Satan on earth, man. He is the devil.
And for those that don't know, you can go into the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, to see who our enemies are, man. All right? And it starts chiefly with Esau, Edom, like the brother said, man. But would you say you got a preacher? Go ahead and you had them holding something on.
Go ahead and go. Let him read that. I'm gonna give it back to you.
This is Second Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
That falling away came through us, falling as a nation, man.
Right.
For disobeying the Heavenly Father. All right, we had to fall away. We had to go down as a nation in order to do what? To reveal who the devil is, man. Who is Esau? Who is Edom? All right, go ahead.
The son of perdition.
Yeah, the son of perdition, which is the so-called white man. He's the son of destruction. All right? The so-called white man is the son of destruction, meaning wherever he goes at in the world, whatever he do, he's gonna kill mass numbers of people. He's gonna bring forth utter destruction to the earth, the water, the air. It don't matter. That's been his MO. That's been his rap sheet. That's why we always ask you people, give me one thing that the so-called white man has done good on the earth, and you just stick straight hit fucking Jeopardy music, man. Well, it's a good ass question. But then you go into all the shit he's done wicked, you would be going for years, man.
Just look at the history books. Yeah. You know, they recorded all his wickedness, man. He recorded his own wickedness in these different history books. You got more?
So much so they're trying to rewrite the history book. They done exposed themselves, so they're trying to change it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you let this devil
Took slavery out.
Yeah, he's trying to take a lot of shit out of the books, man, the textbooks and shit. Cause this here is a generation of dummies and fucking degenerates, man. People that's all about convenience. I'm gonna let you think for me. I'm gonna take all the hard work out of the book and the facts of what happened. I'm gonna let you think for me. Okay? Go ahead. That nigga need to get drop kicked, bro. Sit on that. Go ahead. We got more than that, though. We got more than that, though.
This is verse 4. Who opposes and exalting himself above all that is called the Most High. Lord,
This devil opposing himself and uplift himself as if he is above Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, which he's not, man.
or that is worship, so that he as God, so that in that temple of God, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Yeah. And that's the main thing. This devil thinks he's the Most High.
That's right.
That's why he wants to grow his own fruit. He wants to be the medicine man. He want to watch everything you do, man. Okay? He want to watch you. You want to know everything that you're doing, man. That's why he wants to put the mark of the beast out there too, man.
Right.
I joked on that video with Miss
They
Mark.
Hey,
make,
man.
they make exclusive cameras and shit.
Ask our daughter.
Hey, you posted a video, last night? Esau even trying to change the anatomy, all right, of the human body. He adding extra appendages. You want to put another thumb on the bottom side of your hand.
Babies
You know?
and men.
That's right. Yeah, good. This devil, I just watched the video before coming to camp. This devil has a what do you call it? Something that you know these homosexuals take for them to lactate and breastfeed. That hormones. It's a certain hormone that men can take to lactate, right? To breastfeed children. And it's leading to what? Heart failure in the children, man.
Trying to transplant uteruses.
That's right.
But that's why they also put extra in the beer and shit. Got you niggas emotional, man.
You're an emotional wreck, man.
You know?
It's in the milk.
Yeah.
So I don't drink that up in the bar. Got titties and shit. Now.
Yeah. Go ahead,
No.
I got more than that.
Verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And verse 6. And now you know what it would hold it, that he might be revealed in his time.
Yeah, the so-called white man would be revealed in his time. This is the time of his revealing. All right? From 1969, 1970 on to the present time. All right, the Lord hit the scene, talking about Abba Bivens, right along through our elders and apostles onto us, man. And they revealed who the so-called white man is according to the Bible. It's on earth, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now let it will let.
This devil was already in full swing, in full power, full dominion. That's why it says only he will let, which is the Most High. The Most High has let this devil be in power, has let this devil do all these atrocities on the earth, man. That's why when you go into the Apocrypha, it tells you that Habashai said, "Are not thou of the four beasts who I let reign in my world? I'll let you do what you do, man. You fucking white people ain't done nothing on your own power. We put you blacks in slavery. No, the Lord allow you to do that, man. Let you do that, man. If the Lord was allowed free course to happen, would have been took you devils down, man. But it was through the Lord's power that you. Cause come on, man, let's think about this shit. Used to be a taskmaster, the wife, the children, and one slave owner, man, with hundreds of fucking slaves on one plantation, and niggas one dare try to revolt, man, on a level. That wasn't the power of the Lord. You tell me that one. Come on, and really with the taskmaster doing this thing, man. You gonna tell me that the power of the Lord have everybody feel like that? Scared to, to buck up, which they had uproars. Yeah, one of my favorite people on the planet Earth. Which he was tripping. Nat Turner was one of my favorites, man.
That's right, brother.
Right. Even the other guy, the Haitian guy, Toussaint Overture, which he the one that inspired that scene in the scene in. He the one that inspired that scene in Predator, man. When you seen the Predator get them fucking crackers by their legs, and hang them upside down and skin them. They come from that. They come from them Haitians, man. Them Levites, man. Them Levites ruthless with you goddamn devils, man. And then them Gadites too. They got stories of them Gadites. I'm talking about he down there with the Gatling gun, they shaking the bullets and get right on top, get it right in front of your ass, scalp. Take all your shit off. Give you a whole Kansas City stadium, man. Jigging you, I'm talking about them Gadites would be jigging you Edomites up, man.
The stone blade, bro.
That's some bad boys too. Yeah, so True come out, he got a fucking. You can't forget those Gadites, man. Shut up, man. Y'all been talking about that. You can't forget those Gadites, man. Them Gadites were some bad fucking boys, man. They're the ones that introduced the world to what we know as guerrilla warfare. Right. Used to hide up in them trees and jump down on you devils with the blade going through your goddamn neck through your side, man.
Get them too.
And cutting your ass, man.
Yeah, that was.
It said they got stories out there of the Gadites drinking water and running for miles and miles. Okay? Them boys, they the ones that invented soccer. Them boys that play soccer from here, from New Orleans to Baton Rouge. One goal is in Baton Rouge, and the other goal is in New Orleans. And they just play all goddamn day, man. Yeah. Come from Gadites, man.
That's a glorious sport.
Go ahead, finish it off, man. We're gonna get you, man. We're gonna get you devils, man. Go ahead.
Until he be taken out of the way.
Until he be taken out of the way. And when the time you goddamn devils to be taken out of the way, man.
Right.
Put in your rightful place, which is slavery. The rightful place of the so-called white man is slavery, man. That's where you belong at. Go ahead, huh?
And then the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. He's destroying them now with the spirit of his mouth, with the prophet, the teachers of the Lord. Right. Preaching his word, man. Exposing this devil. And he's going to destroy you with the brightness of his coming through the chariots, man. Go ahead.
Even him who is coming is after the working of Satan.
Which we always go into. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan.
Yeah.
Which goes into the word energeia.
Right, brother.
Which that's where the devil gets his power, his energy, his efficiency from. Satan. This white boy, man. This so-called white boy, he deals with Satan. That's why we always go into when you play your video game Does not that nigga that white boy always got his name 666, the Punisher 666, Lucifer, Satan. He always got a fucking devil name, man. You go to school with him. They got them Kiss shirts on. They got the Baphomet shirts. They got the devil. They got a devil T-shirt on, man. Then they always into some weird, that gothic shit. They always into some weird shit, man.
Bring their bells wagging.
Yeah. You know? It's a known fact that these white boys deal with Satan, man, on a low level and on a high level, man. They're just naturally attracted to Satan. Go ahead, huh?
With all power and signs and lying wonders.
With all power, signs and lying wonders. So it's telling you who gave the so-called white man power. Satan does, man. It's like we always go into when you go into these Scottish Rite Masons, these Yorkshire Masons. Who they get their commandments from? Who tell them what to do in the society to the people? Satan. They got, and like I said, you can go into certain Masonic lodges. You'll see, like I always go into, you'll see over 100, 200 seats wrapped in a circle with one seat in the middle on black and white chicken floors. Who that one seat from? I guess the seat for Trump. It must be for Putin or one of them, right? No, that's for Satan. Satan sits in that one seat and telling them what to do. Now it's time to go to war. Now it's time for the C-19, poison the people. Do this, do that. But all the while, when you go into Job, the first chapter, the second chapter, who's Satan taking orders from? The how about Shem shot the whole time.
Right.
And what the Lord said, the deceived and the deceiver are his. The Lord controls both sides. The nigga that's deceiving people and the one that's deceiving. The deceiver. That's being deceived. Go ahead, I finish it out. That's it, right? Yeah, you got it, huh? You got it. I know the spirit talking, you know, that's beautiful.
The elders set up the foundation, man, all right, for the rest of this lesson, man. Hey, all of that is why this place must be destroyed, man. All right, and if we can, go back to that Deuteronomy you had. What was that? Go grab that from me, huh? And in the meantime, grab that 2 Ezra 6 and start at 8.
All right, there's a 2 Ezra 6, I'm starting verse 7.
All right.
Then I answered and said, what shall be the ponder asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Hey, so Ezra is asking the angel Uriel, all right, when is he gonna begin to see changes in the earth, man? All right, when are the Israelites gonna come into power? All right, when is the kingdom of heaven gonna be set up? Continue on, Bakisha.
It said, and he said to me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
That's right. Hey, and that signifies that the kingdom of heaven, all right, spearheaded by Yahushua, all right, the kingdom. Hey, it's like I'm losing my words, but hey, we holding on to the heel of Esau, man. All right, hey, we're pulling him down from power. From power through Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right, keep going.
It said, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Okay, so this is not going to continue on forever, man. All right, there's a whole another flip side of this story. Okay, that 2/3 of our people fail to realize. Hey, these heathens know it. These devils know it. They trying to prevent it. The only people that's out of the loop are 2/3 of our people, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. And that's it on it.
I want to say too, the other nations not set the rule after Esau either. But it's showing only Jake. I'm saying that all the heathen nations already had their chance to rule.
That's right, brother.
So hey, we're up next.
Time, brother.
We already taking this shit from you, man. Spiritual. Because anything that happens through the spirit first, man. Then physically it's gonna happen,
Right,
man.
brother.
Yeah.
Right. And bring that out just to back up the point earlier, right? Yeah,
This is Exodus 22 and 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live,
keep on. You got more?
and whosoever
Kind of the other part is in Deuteronomy. You gotta find it. But here it says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live," man. Right? And it's fitting that this place will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. Right? Because that's the brother. If you about to get it, Deuteronomy. Right? The punishment of witchcraft is to be burned alive, man. You see?
D-boys, niggas that sling dope, sell dope, you consider a witch.
It's witchcraft.
Because you sell drugs and deal with drugs, go into pharmakia. That's where you get the word pharmacy from. Pharmacy deals with what? Drugs. The old Walgreens and CVS sign used to have what? The cup that you used to crush the herbs and shit in, man. Conjure up spells and potions and shit, man. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're a drug dealer, you're a witch. Right? You put people on the all type of hypnotizing drugs and shit. Psychedelic drugs have them tripping. Y'all ever seen them niggas on fentanyl and mojo? Them niggas be leaning and stuck, man.
Another world.
Hallucinating, seeing shit, tripping, man. Yeah. But that's what the drugs do to you. It really open you up to demons, man. So what they say, your eyes are the gateway to your soul. When you look at a person that done smoked and done drugs, what their eyes look glazed over, man. Their portal open, man. Yeah.
Right.
The drugs mixed with the music and have a nigga go kill something, man.
We see it daily, man. Boys and girls.
Yeah, you listen to that fucking Soldier Slim back then, you ready to go kill the whole goddamn block, man. Listen to damn Eminem, you ready to go slap the shit out your mama, man. No? Yeah, Tupac. Yeah, Tupac, you ready to go get a goddamn bandana and take your shirt off and go on a revolutionary war. Some bullshit, man. But that's what that shit do. It ain't the same shit. Back then, niggas the only drug was they called weed pot. Back then. And niggas just want to eat, go to sleep now. Niggas take that shit, this weed shit, all type of chemicals. Yeah, you tripping. And my old complex in Houston, a nigga took some Mojo or K21, K2. Man, nigga ran through one of the apartment doors was this big. Nigga ran through that bitch, butt ass nigga, white boy. Then jumped on somebody's car like this backwards. And went to doing the goddamn snow angel, man. Ass cheeks on the goddamn window. That ain't no regular shit, man. I can show you the video. Another chick got full of that shit, ran on I-10, climbed on top of the 18-wheeler, sit up there, butt ass naked, man. Take that shit and get high. You know? That's what it do though, man.
Yeah, Jake, wonder why, certain things are prohibited, man.
That's why you trap babies. You niggas in that trap house, you get full of that shit, you get the fucking on your partner.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all got that trap secret that y'all don't ain't telling everybody. Everybody going to the goddamn Warren Easton game. Y'all back at the trap house. Nothing but with each other, man. Take all them ecstasy pills and shit. That nigga get to looking like a goddamn girl to you, man. Perk 30. Yeah, Perk 30. Perk 10 and Perk. Nigga made a whole song about that shit, man. Future. Pushing P. Perk 10 or Perk 10. Perk that. Nigga made a whole song about that shit, man. Freaked out.
Perk 6 got the top 30.
Yeah, man. Tripping. Zaza. Smoke the Zaza. Come on, man. Go ahead, brother. Man, niggas be tripping, man. We gonna see when these niggas walk. We gonna see when these zombies walk by. That nigga getting on my nerves. This fucking gospel. That shit a demon, bro. Gospel music is Satanism, man.
That's no different than rap music.
That's that Kundalini shit, man. That's the Kundalini spirit, the spirit of the serpent, snake. And the whole time she's talking about Satan. You people in church, you some of the biggest freaks, man.
They do.
I'm serious. The church got the biggest freaks in there. Women too. You want you a freak of nature. You want somebody to do you something so good that your hair catch on fire. Go to the church. Go to the goddamn church, man. I'm serious. One of them women in church that do you something, make your hair catch on fire. Your shit, I'm talking about your shit just catch on fire, brother. You just freaked out in that church, man. Yeah, that's why I call it the Harlot House, man. Doctrine-wise, and with the harlots, man. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Serious shit. Yeah, we telling this straight though, man. Go ahead, Al.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
That's right.
You think the Lord bullshit? Say, blow your trumpet. A trumpet is a signal, right? And this specific signal that's being talked about is a signal for war, right? The Lord is coming back to wage war, right? Hey, that's the second time she fell. Keep going.
A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Read that again.
A day of darkness and of gloominess.
Not with hugs and kisses, right? Not with bubbles and rainbows and shit. Read it again.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and strong, there had not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more. After it, even to the years of many generations.
That's right. It's going into these nuclear missiles, man. These high CPM nuclear missiles that are being prepared right now as we speak, okay, to be launched, right, over here, okay? This don't sound like the same day of the Lord that, your pastor speaks, okay? This is the true return of our Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Keep going.
Verse 3, and fire devoured before them, behind them a flame burning. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Hey, and that's going into the flame that burning behind them, the thruster. All right, that's that iconic flame that you see whenever you watch those movies, right? That have nuclear warfare in play. You see that flame, that takeoff flame. That's the thruster. Keep going.
Behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Hey. It says, before them, the Garden of Eden was before them. So it was plush, green, right? Things were living, right? But after them, what it said after?
And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And see, one thing I want to say too. You understand? Those missiles sit in the ground in silos, right? They command through the different keys and buttons. They command the silo, the missile to go down. It shoots off out of the ground. It goes up in the atmosphere to a certain point, and what happens? The warhead and the missile itself in the front breaks off.
Right.
The rocket booster and the shell breaks off, and it propels it out of the atmosphere into the heavens, back down in the atmosphere to the destination, man.
Maximizing impact, putting the address on shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
A name, address, zip code, and every fucking thing else with it, man. Blowing shit to kingdom come. Literally, man.
That's right. That we'll be reading the damn near the whole chapter. That's bring out that chapter.
It's Matthew 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. That's right, man. That's coming out of Yahushua's mouth himself, man. He said he come not to send peace, but like he about to come down, send rose to everybody, saying we all one people, saying we all the world. Right. So he come for a sword, for judgment, man, or judgment.
Hey, scriptures also tell you, hey, Yahweh Shah said, what would it be if you came back and the fire was already kindled? Okay? Hey, this place is set for destruction, man. All right, contrary to popular belief.
I want to say too, like all you Christians that love the New Testament so much, why y'all bring this out?
God. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, we start preparing. Yeah, we prepare to end it.
All right.
Where? It's Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 15. Thine almighty word heapeth down from heaven.
But who is the Almighty Word? That's Yahweh Shah. I pursuing the John 1 and 1. You going?
Out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction.
Oh, coming as a caravan. Now, it says as a fierce man of war. All right? That's how the return of Yahweh Shah is going to be. And you can also go back to Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. All right? To get a brief glimpse of what's going to happen when he come back to this place. Okay? That's it on that? It's not too hard. They got one more line.
And brought thine unclean commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death. And it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth.
That's right, man. Yahweh Shah is coming back to shed blood, to set things in order, to bring back supreme judgment to the face of the earth.
Right.
Okay? He's not coming to bullshit with you. And he's starting with you Jakes first. All right? That's who he's coming back to pop it all off. Gonna start with you Jakes first, man. Okay? Yeah, let's you about to get ready to wind it down. Get on Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, going into the cherries. You ain't got to get the whole thing. Say it again. Yeah, just get the main points, man.
All right, so Second Ezra 13, start verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I had dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, the man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
And that's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai breaking into the atmosphere. All right? Keep going.
It said, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
And that's going back into that independence scene. All right? When it was on top of the tallest tower, and it was closest to the mouth of that ship, all right? That green beam that opened up, all right, and destroyed that city. Water, bro. Nope. That's where that scene was. The start of that scene came from. It came from this particular chapter.
It said, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men of outnumbered from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
That's right. And these different nations are gonna try to fight against Yahweh Shai, man. All right, just as you've seen in that movie Independence Day. You gone?
And it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had breathed himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
The chariot of the Lord. Ezra said it was. Read it one more time, Mike.
It said, I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Keep going. Here come the point.
It said, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hair was grieving, and I could not.
That's right, and that's pursuing the what? Revelations, the 2nd chapter. Okay, every eye will see him. That's how big the chariot of the Lord was, man. Or is.
Yeah,
one is slot. You know, that's how big that chariot is. That he couldn't even see the end of it. Okay, keep going.
And said, and after this I beheld, and lo, all that which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
That's right. So the Lord gonna have to put the spirit on these different nations to fight him, man. That's how much fear is gonna be placed on earth when the Lord returns.
Grab that precept you had. It's Isaiah 66, starting at 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's right. That's what the Lord is coming back with, right? Not only his own ship, but also the host of heaven, okay? Riding in those chariots, right? They're coming back for vengeance. They're not coming just to show themselves, right? They're coming to get into action. That's it.
It's verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's right. And the slaying of the Lord shall be many, all right? And if you want to get a glimpse of that, go watch War of the Worlds, man. Okay? Go watch War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said, lo, and lo, 2 Corinthians 13, verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, or nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
So wait, the Lord, he didn't even lift up his hand to what? To destroy those hosts of armies. Keep going.
It said, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Now what could that be? It's talking about those lasers, all right? Those lasers are going to be zapping you niggas, man. Zapping Edom. Zapping you different heathens, okay?
Sure, son. If you remember, same thing happened on Independence Day when you had that big chariot that went down there in New York to the Empire State Building. What happened? Underneath it, it looked like a mouth opened up.
Right.
And what came out of it? A blast of green laser beams that blew all the cars, all the people down the goddamn street, man. Right? And that's what the Lord gonna do when he come back. Same way. This is just a small depiction of how the Lord's chariot is gonna be. It's gonna block out the sun when he come back. It's gonna shake all the buildings and knock the. You niggas be talking about, I got 5,000 watts of sound. Now you ain't got shit compared to the Lord gonna come back and knocking pictures off the wall with these chariots, man. Okay? Rumbling and shit. They tell you that men's hearts are gonna fail him at the presence of the Lord, man. So a lot of niggas gonna catch heart attacks when the Lord come back, man. They're gonna pass out. Now you niggas pass out on that Hennessy and that what it is, that Casamigos. You niggas be all up under the goddamn car, passed out. You gonna be passed out like that too when the Lord come back, man.
Right.
Bread and shit the record straight. Kick ass and take names. You niggas gonna think Stone Cold Steve Austin came back. The theme song, nigga. Where he gonna be putting boot and Hebrew sandals to your ass, man. All right. For real. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I can't wait till the Lord go upside a lot of you niggas' heads, man. For real. And the Lord tell you, he made in what Revelation the first 1 and 7. And Lord already put he said them soldiers that did him wrong on your ass he go, man. You the first ones gonna come back seeking to get. Then you niggas that say let his blood be on us and our children. You gonna get it too. You niggas are back today in reincarnation. The same ones that sold the Lord out on his pilot. Niggas come in, you niggas gonna get it, man.
Rightfully so.
That's right.
Rightfully so. Go ahead and finish that out.
That's a nigga though. A nigga like the brother. This way, the brother made a video. A nigga sell you off for dirt ass sheep. A nigga ain't shit, man. Niggas ain't shit, man. Niggas will sell their own mama out, their own daddy. Niggas just leave the baby, man. Niggas just don't give a damn, man. Yeah. Nigga rat you out to save his own skin. And some of you niggas are running truth. A lot of you niggas are agents. You a number of fucking Donnie Brasco's, man. Waiting in the skies. A lot of brothers see you niggas, man. You niggas are agents, man. You niggas done did 10 years at Quantico down there in Virginia. You done got trained up and all type of shit. You an agent, man. Come around a camp, spread division. Your whole time and the whole time you've been around, you just been straight division. Bullshit.
They don't think the Lord will put the spirit on his men to see that thing.
Yeah. And we ain't doing that. But you gonna lie and say we got weapons of mass? Only weapons we got is these scriptures, man.
Right.
All right. So what you gonna use? You just gonna get a dose of scriptures to your ass, man.
See?
Hey, but hey, we look for it though, man. Persecution is coming. That's another thing you brothers gotta understand. To be standing on this side, persecution gonna come. They gonna bring the paddy wagon for you. Early morning. Flash! Go ahead, flashbang.
Rolling.
Jump on your floor. Blue. Your new dog gonna get rammed by that big ass emerald. Look for it, man. Been carried out in your pajamas. That's why Elder before said, stop fucking sleeping naked, man. Put some goddamn clothes on. All right? Put some shorts on and shit. When they come for you, you don't get hemmed up. Butt ass naked, man. All them hoes got youth infections, man. Every last one of us got youth infections, man. You know? But hey, it is what it is, brother. Yeah, they're gonna be twerking in the lake of fire like that. Stick it. All that bullshit, man. Yeah, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitudes, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smoke and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
Being burned by concentrated heat. All right? It's the same thing you've seen on at War of the Worlds again, man. Nothing was perceived of them. Just a blast happened, and you saw smoke and ashes. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that's what happened to them. It was like they were here for a moment and poof, they were gone.
That's really gonna happen. And different brothers have seen dreams of that, man.
You niggas getting hit with concentrated heat, man. Poof.
No? That was it, huh?
It's Isaiah 63, starting at verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra?
Basra, a chief city, right? Edom, okay?
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
God.
I that speaketh in righteousness, mighty to save.
And who is that? Yahushua, okay? That's talking about Yahushua, man. Keep going.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
So all of a sudden the Lord's garments have become what? Have become red. Red from what? From blood. You see? Keep going.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury. Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
So the Lord, that's how much killing the Lord is gonna do. All right? That's not our words. That's the scriptures telling you that. The Lord's garments are gonna be dyed with blood.
I don't want to say, yeah, it's going to happen in America. You know,
Right,
yeah,
brother.
with that symbolic Boston.
Babylon the Great.
Brought out earlier that the Chitty is at that time was Boston.
That's right, brother.
It was that Chitty today. Well, with the America, yeah, America.
That's right, brother.
Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
Yeah, because the day of the Lord is approaching quickly, man. All right? The day of the return of Yahushua is right upon us. Okay? Go ahead. That's it. You got more? Go ahead, go ahead.
And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me.
That's right. Nobody gonna be able to take credit for the destruction, right? For the judgment that Yahushua is gonna put on this place. Only Yahushua himself, man. All right? Man.
It's verse 6, and I will tread down the people in mine anger and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
That's right, man. Yahushua is coming to take all crowns, man. All right? He's coming to put himself at the top power, right? The only power, okay? On the face of the earth. All these other nations, you got Russia, think they got next. China, think they got next. Okay? They building bricks. But no, it's Yahushua. Yahushua got next. It's Israel's turn. Okay? Anything you want to say, brother? Thanks. All right. So with that, we hope that this live camp has been edifying. All right, first and foremost to the hopeful elect and those that cling to the body. So without any further ado, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Above, 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 above,